Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we got a great show for you. We have a Ohio researcher from. We have a Bigfoot researcher from Ohio, and he is going to talk Bigfoot. Let's get in it. What's up, everybody? This is your boy Vinny MG, friend Mr. Phoenix, and we are the Mini Vinny Show. Thank you, thank you. Let us welcome my co-host, the one, the only, Mr. Phoenix.
What's up? I hate that level.
And our very, very special guest, the one, the only, Tim Gayheart.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you.
Oh, so talk Bigfoot. That's interesting. Like I was we met from doing the Skunk Ape. Actually, the episode we did on Skunk Ape.
Yep.
Yeah, I was in the chat.
Yep. You were rolling. All right. So, Vinny.
Yes, I'm here. So, Mr. Can I call you Tim?
Yeah.
So, Tim, what is the most wildest encounter you've ever had with Bigfoot?
The most wildest encounter would it be the one in August of 2024? Would have been the closest one, and it was at night. We was doing a investigation, and I was sitting on the tailgate of a F-150 4-wheel drive extended cab, well, crew cab, with a 6.5-foot bed, and the Bigfoot come out and was standing at the back door on the passenger side, which was the side I was sitting on the tailgate. I had another researcher, a female, sitting on my right, and I didn't tell her when it come out of the woods. I heard it come out, and then I turned around and I seen it, and then I had a reach and get my weapon and chamber around just in case it decided it wanted to do something stupid. And after it chambered around, and it got back down and went back into the woods.
Okay, so
that would have been a little bit scary at the moment.
Yeah.
I would imagine. Would your vehicle be red?
Yes, it was a Ford F-150 4-wheel drive. Red, yep, that's it right there. That's its right here toward the back of the door. That is its partial palm print and edge of its hand where it cupped its hand like this. Oh, then the other one either is a thumbprint or a fingerprint where it was standing touching the door.
Oh wow! Yeah, and was the vehicle moving at the time of the encounter?
No, we was sitting in a parking area in a state park. We was out in the wildlife area park doing a Bigfoot investigation. If you look, they have dermal ridges, but their dermal ridges are not oval like on a human's hand. They're more inline straight.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was looking at that.
Crazy.
Let's see.
So that's how you tell that if it's a fake or not. They have dermal ridges like a human on their hands and their feet and on their fingers. And the difference is ours are swirled or squiggly lines. There are mostly straight lined.
Interesting.
Nice.
This is the edge of his hand and finger.
Okay.
Where he had it like this on the door.
Oh wow. So it had its hand on the bed of your truck.
On the door. Yeah, that was the back door of a crew cab truck. That had been the passenger back door.
So was his thumb up to try to hitchhike?
I don't know. Well, it might have been smelling. We had snacks and stuff in the back seat of it, and it might have been smelling that, and just didn't totally recognize that we was sitting there on the tailgate of the truck.
Uh-huh.
We was sitting in the total dark.
Oh, wow.
We no lights, no nothing. We let our eyes adjust to the ambient light so you can see, and evidently it didn't. It was. It had to be smelling the snack cakes and stuff that we had in the truck, and it was trying to look in the window. Its head, if you back out of the picture, you can see the height of the truck, which is a little over 6 foot and something from the ground up to the top of the truck. And it was almost 1.5 feet above the truck.
Wow.
Which I sent you a couple pictures. It should have been one it had where you could see and his head was like 1.5 feet above the truck. So it would have been close to 8.5 foot tall.
Oh, man.
And it was wider than that truck door. So it was every bit of 4.5 foot wide. And it wasn't a black, so it had to be in like a brown tan colored one.
Okay, now I got to ask you. You just said it wasn't a black, got to be a brown. How many are there? Like breeds and hair colors, I guess you could say.
Well, the natives, they say there's 5 to 7 different breeds of them.
Oh, wow.
And then there is multiple different hair colors. Some of them can have blonde mixed in. Some have white. Some are black. Some black. Some are gray. Some are brown. Some of them are mixed, brown and black, gray and black, white and black.
Huh.
Black. I got a question. During your encounter, did anybody have to change their underwear? Because if it was me, I'm just
like I said,
right there and then.
There was me and a female sitting there on the tailgate, but there was like 14 other people down in the woods, like 100 some yards from us. See, I can't walk trails because my legs and back don't let me walk off down uneven ground and stuff. So we was sitting on the tailgate of the truck in the parking area, and they were down in there, and they was doing a call. And when they was doing the call, which over to my left shoulder, down in the valley, we was on top of a hill, and down in the valley there was a dog barked out 3 times.
Huh.
Then after the dog barked out, there was something else that screamed out 3 times. And it was no known animal in Ohio that screamed out. And I looked and turned to the other researcher, the female researcher sitting there. I said, "Did you hear that there after the dog barked, that scream, them 3 weird noises?" And she goes, "Yeah." I said, "All right. You know anything that sounds like?" She said, "No." I said, "Well, just keep your eyes open." And then while we were sitting there, I heard something come out of the bushes down behind us, down the gravel road. And it crossed the gravel road, come up into a CRP field, which is a growed up field, which the state pays don't allow it to be planted for so many years. And I heard it coming up toward us. And I got her attention to watch that way to see what was moving over the behind on her right.
Uh-huh.
And while that was moving on her right, the noise on my left over my shoulder. And when I turned around, that's when it was standing right there beside the truck door. And that's when I reached and got my side weapon out, and I wrenched around in the chamber. Then that's when it went down and backed up into the woods again.
It recognized that sound, all right.
So you got more action than your crew.
And then the other people walking down the trail. Sometimes it's just got to be at the right moment, at the right time, and you get all the action you want.
Oh, they got action when they after that, because the one on our right come down the field. The road went down into like a gully, a ravine. I heard it come back across the road into the woods in front of us, where we're sitting looking at it this way. And touching her on the arm with my elbow, and I'm pointing, and she shakes her head and she whispers, "I hear it," and you could hear it walking through the woods toward them.
Oh wow.
You can hear that big flat foot going thump, thump,
Oh
thump.
my goodness. All
Oh,
right.
and
That's awesome. We're going to take a
and then
quick
when
commercial break.
hold
And when
on
we
one sec.
come back, we will talk more about this. This is very interesting.
Hey, this is DJ Pappy of Pappy's Ponders, and you come join me every Monday morning with the Brew Crew for a little bit of coffee. 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Central Time for a little bit of coffee.
Hey, we are back. All
Yep.
right. Oh, so I'm gonna
So
pull up
you actually heard the feet hitting the ground as
yes,
it was walking. Now,
Wow.
you say they were big enough. Can you actually feel those steps from a certain distance?
if you're close to them and you're standing on the ground with your feet with not boots on or something like tennis shoes or something like that, yeah, you'll feel the vibration of them walking when they're meaning for you to hear it. But when they don't want you to hear them, no. That
Yeah.
one had attentions. That one had the attentions to see where that howl was coming from that they was making. And when it got there, they was separated in a couple different groups, standing in the dark, listening and stuff, waiting to see if they could get a reply from the call they made, which I don't do. And they come up in front of about 4 women standing in a group, and they heard it, and they hollered down toward the guys where they was down that away from them and said, "Hey, there's something up here." And then that's when it growled at them, and then one of the women, she went
Oh wow.
screamed out, and everybody ran around her, and then they come out of the woods.
Oh
Wow.
wow. So
So
you
did they have some kind of odor to them? Were you close enough to get that odor, like the
I've
BO or
uh,
bad?
I've only smelled smell from them. I think about once or twice, and it's usually the smell is like urine and feces and dead animal. You could smell like decaying meat, like rotten
Someone needs
meat.
bath.
okay. So wow. You sent me some other pictures and videos, and I would like to have you kind of tell us about some of those if you don't mind.
Oh, no problem.
So what are we looking at here? Besides trees, I really see trees.
If you look right between the 2 trees, right in the middle, just to the left of the big tree back there, you got these 3 right here in the front, and then you got the
Yep.
one to the right there to the left. If you look between the big tree and the little trees, you can see it walking right there.
Right
If you
on.
can, if you can zoom in, you can see the full side of it walking there.
Ooh, I
I,
could
I
see it
mean,
perfectly
I
fine.
see it. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That is insane. Okay.
That's 3.5. That's 3.5 miles from where I live at right now.
Oh wow.
The river that was on was 3.5 miles there. The river comes down through by my place where I live right here, and it's only like half a mile from here now.
Okay.
So
So
yeah, that was right on the river. It's called Milan Wildlife Area where we was at that day. I had my 5-year-old grandson
Look
with
at
us.
that. Wow.
Now
That's a
this picture,
footprint?
yep, was right here at my back door.
Ooh.
so he must have a target on you.
Oh yeah, I'm tagged. We're both tagged, me and my wife. That's my wife with her holding her hands out, and then and that footprint there is a little bit over 18 inches long and about 7 inches wide.
Wow.
Wow.
If the
So what do
next
you mean
picture
by
is
your
just of
tag?
we're tagged by the clan, and all Bigfoot that the clan communicates with, don't matter where it is, from one state to the next, they all know who we are.
Oh wow. Is it a bad thing or is that a good thing?
Well, it's according if you get on their bad side. If you get on their bad side, it would be a bad thing. But I sent another picture with the footprint without her hands there, and you can see all the 5 digits of the toes and everything in it.
Okay, I'll go get that one after we talk about this one here.
This one, my wife took just this year because I'm sick and stuff, and I'm not able to get out and research. I haven't got out this year to research. I think the last time I was out was in November of 23,
Oh, okay.
24. Just after the incident in August, I went out to our area where we usually go, which is about 20 some miles from here.
Uh-huh.
Is the last time I was out researching. This is a picture of her and a few people that's in our group went out on a camp out. This is the female that we have relationship with. We gift to her and everything. And there's a video of me doing a video call on my wife's phone, talking to her while she's sitting there, and she's looking for where am I at. She hears my voice and she's looking for me. Her name is Sally.
Is what?
Yeah.
Huh.
She has. We've seen her since 2021.
Wow.
Her and her mate is the one that accepted us in their clan. This is a picture of this back in April of 25. My wife and them found a track wave in the area where it's Salt Fork, and that's one of the pictures of the footprints. That's a juvenile.
That's amazing.
Wow. So
11-inch track.
that one was okay. So I think it was this one then. Let me see which picture I've got. I think this is the one, maybe.
That's the footprint cast of that print there.
That we just seen.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was right on that one. Okay, that's wow.
That's really clear. That's good definition and everything. A lot of researchers don't get this lucky.
Well, that is still got the sand on it. That was never cleaned up yet. That wasn't when the picture was took of it. That was right after it was pulled out. The day after it was pulled out.
Still, though, I mean that's amazing. I bet Shaq is jealous.
Yeah, that's about a 11-inch by about 5-inch. That's a juvenile track here.
Okay.
We had a big track of seven. It was almost 19 inches, and this is the track I was talking about. She had her hands measuring. This was right out here, out my back door.
Yeah, you can see the toes. Yeah, I see.
You see them wood chips and stuff. This is in around the edge of my place where I live, and that's his footprint in the backyard.
My lands. Wow. Okay.
That's incredible. That really. I know, Tim. Jeremy, my buddy here, Mr. Phoenix, has seen all the evidence, but me, this is the first time I've actually laid my eyes on any of the stuff you've sent, and I could legitimately say that is incredible.
Yeah, that's it right there too. That's another picture of the same track without her hands being in it. So yeah, I have other pictures of other tracks we found out here in the yard and stuff, but them were the clearest ones. Well, I have one that I had to tape measure on, measuring the width, length, and the stride length. Stride length was 50. I think it was 53 inches from toe to heel, from left foot to right foot.
Now, have you ever gone to where they reside, or do they keep that to themselves?
I'll go right to the female where he showed in the picture before. I go right to where they stay. That's in Salt Fork in southern Ohio. That's almost 3 hours from here. That's where I first seen my first full body encounter with one. And I seen me and my wife that day. That was our first trip down there. And we seen three. We seen the one by myself. She was at the lake looking for shells and rocks, and I was up at the parking area smoking a cigarette. That's at Salt Fork too. That's a big male. The picture of him right there we got
I
when he
see
pushed the
clear.
tree over, give us time to get the camera up and get it ready, and he was running away after he pushed the tree over.
Oh, I could definitely see that clearly. Oh,
That
my.
was in 2022. I think it was in June. I think it was in June of 2022.
Oh, my.
But that's the same area where I had my first sighting of the full body one. And like I said, that day, the first time we went down there, and the first one I seen, I was standing up in the parking area by myself, smoking a cigarette, watching the hill, because it's hilly there, hills and valleys and stuff, in the lake and everything.
Wow.
That's up there at Milan where the other one was. That was just a picture of the area where it was when it went through.
Wow.
That's just incredible.
So, how do you spell the female's name that you guys are gifting?
Sally. Sally.
Okay. Now, did
And
she name it, or
no, she told me her name through MindSpeak.
interesting?
Okay, so it is true that they do have some kind of telepathic abilities.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I've had more than just her that's MindSpeak to me. They also come to you in like a dream state. I've seen several of them's faces. Have
Huh.
pictures of their face.
Oh, wow.
Of the female's face there. I sent it on one of them. If it's not on Messenger, it's in the private chat. A female and her young one. She's had since 2021. She's had, I think, at least 3, if not 4, young ones.
I know.
And sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I was looking through the pictures, that's all, and I'm trying to find everything, because I believe I grabbed everything that you sent me, but don't quote me, might have missed something on accident.
So they live in a community type lifestyle.
Yeah, and a troop or a clan is what they live in. They move just like the military troops move when you're on out doing a what do you call it? When you're out in the field and you're doing moving from one area to the other, how you have side people on the side, people in the back, people in the front.
Okay.
They move the same way. They move as a troop, as a group. That's how they hunt, and that's how if they want you out of their area, that's how they do. They move you out of their area by surrounding you, flanking you on both sides and behind you. They lead you out.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's it. Really interesting. We're gonna take another quick commercial break, and we will come back. All right.
Kim's Cups and more. Get just what you're asking for. Cups and more. Customizes it, make it yours. If you'd like a price and list, you can just go on and request it at Kim's Cups. That's Kim's Cups 701 at gmail.com. That's Kim's Cups 701 at gmail.com.
Hi, this is Kim from Kim Cups and More. I make cups, canvas bags, pens, Kindle inserts. I do some custom orders. You can order online, and I do ship.
Kim's Cups and more. Get just what you're asking for. Cups and more. Customizes it, make it yours. If you'd like a price and list, you can just go on and request it at Kim's Cups. That's Kim's Cups 701 at gmail.com. That's Kim's Cups 701 at gmail.com.
All All right.
We're back.
We are back. So, do we want to break out the videos? He's got some really good videos.
Yeah, I would love to see these videos. I've not seen them. So,
all right, let's break out a video. And I don't know which one's going to be. I think it's this one. You were saying, I believe, you were talking about that the call you were having with your wife, and you found in the female. I think that's this one. If not, I apologize, and we will discuss this one and then go to the next. Nope.
It's been a long time, girl.
It's not.
Yep, that's it.
Oh,
yeah, that's it. Yeah. So you hear me talking to her?
Yep.
I think she knows.
And you watch her, and you'll see her move.
Tell her to send healing powers to heal you.
She knows if she wants to.
Oh, she just moved again. She knows your voice because she keeps moving.
Yeah. She knows who I am.
That's
You
awesome.
got a clear picture, sis?
Wow.
That's the
Wow,
picture
look how
of her.
clear that is. That is awesome. She's a beaut.
Wow.
That is cool.
And so what do we got?
It's been a long time, girl.
Replaying?
Yeah.
It's replaying it.
All right. That
we was doing a video call because she'd asked her to come out. The lady was with her, had never seen one, and my wife asked her to come out and show herself to them, and she come down and sit down, and she that was her first time ever seeing a Bigfoot. Now we have took several people down, and they have got to see her. She will come out when we ask her if she trusts the people that we're with. She will come out and show herself.
wow.
I would love to come and see, come over to where you're at and see one. That would be the highlight of my life. I would not do anything else.
Is that a bucket
We've took
list?
We've took several people down there, out down there, and that was their first time ever seeing one. And they couldn't believe it. Then we let them take pictures and everything, but we just make sure that you know who you're sharing it with, because
Oh, I
you
wouldn't
end
take
up
no
getting
pictures.
things.
It would just be an
I don't
experience.
have. We don't have a problem. We just have to respect them. If she shows herself, sometimes she won't show herself if she don't know the people that good that wants to get a video. If they're not, they don't have an honest heart. They know when they know as soon as you get there. That's the reason a lot of people don't get to see them. They feel your intentions when you get there in their area. They know as soon as you get there, you don't have to go beating on trees and hollering and whooping. They already know you there. You want to see them, you play their game. They don't play your game. You want to see one, be quiet and just watch and listen and look. I mean, put all your senses on full 100% alert, and you will see it. If you got a good heart, not with bad intentions, like I'm out here to going to get a picture and I'm going to be a millionaire, I'm going to prove that they're real. I ain't out to prove nothing to nobody. This is 100% what we find. We share it to make people know that when you go in the woods, you're not alone. These things are out there. There's a lot more things out there. It's even worse than running into a Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah.
You run into a dog man, or you run into a rake, or you run into a Wendigo, which ain't supposed to say that name anyways, and you run into some of these other things.
Oh,
It's going to be one of your worst nightmares you ever have. I know some people get really spooked when they see a Bigfoot, and it gives them PSTD, but that's just mild compared to what some of these other cryptids will do to you.
So let's
Yeah.
break into another video. And then we've got a couple of questions to ask you as well.
Well, hold up. Oh, one more thing I wanted to put. If I were to ever meet one, I wouldn't want to video it, take a picture. I just would love to meet one, just for the experience, alone. That would be enough. My friend here wants me to ask you if someone would want to friend one of these Bigfoot, how would they go about starting a friendship with one?
You have to have a pure heart. You can't go with it, and like I said, bad intentions or be an evil person, because they will read you out real quick. And the best thing, if you want to friend one, you just go out and sit down in the woods where you think there might be one, or where there've been sightings from one. Be quiet, sit still. They'll move around you. Don't get afraid. If you get the feelings that you need to not be there, get up and walk exactly the same way you came in. Don't go no other way, because you're going to be followed. And then if they want to be aggressive, they will be. And you might not want the brunt of it, but they choose if they want you as a friend.
Yep.
Now leave them a little trinket or something if you get the feeling that you're at ease in that area, and you've got to see the movement of one around you, because they're never alone unless it's a rogue male that's been kicked out of a clan, and he's not going to be friendly anyways. He's not going to be your friend.
So how would you know?
Well, the rogue males, if they're kicked out of a clan, they're going to be their area. If you go into it, they're going to be territorial over their area, because that's all the area they have. They're going to let you know you're not wanted here.
Okay.
Leave. But most people, if you run into one that's really been kicked out of the clans, that's really rogue, you instantly know it's a rogue one, because you're going to get it's going to put the intentions on you, or it's going to throw things at you, and it's not going to miss you very much. It's you either going to be a ducking to get out of the way what it's throwing at you, or you're going to get hit.
Oh, wow.
And they're going to make their intentions known that you're not wanted in that area. That aggressive rogue will.
So
unless he's trying to mend his ways or whatever, and to have companionship with someone, because once they're kicked out, they're not allowed to have companionship with any of the clan.
So that kind of, if one fell in love with another one, it would be kind of like a Romeo and Juliet.
They mate for life.
Okay.
Just like an alpha male and alpha female wolf clans. They mate for life, and once they accept one another, they're partners for life. You have an alpha male and an alpha female of a clan. They're the ones that run the clan. They're the ones that tell what you do this, you gather this, you go get this, you protect the young here, you watch the young at this time while we're out doing this or that. So it's all set up like a community.
Oh, nice. Vinny, you couldn't go see a Bigfoot.
I am not threatening whatsoever, dude. I'm 3 foot.
No, it would probably think you're a baby.
And say, cockroach. That's what they would do. I'm not threatening whatsoever.
I see the female, like, rocking you like a baby.
I wouldn't even see that. I'd see a female trying to breastfeed me. It wouldn't be a pretty sight at all.
Well, they usually, when they're born, they're around almost 3 foot, 3.5 foot tall when they're born.
So I could be a Sasquatch, but
you would be a very young juvenile. You would be less than a year old.
You juvenile. Well, in that, note right there. We're gonna go to commercial real quick, Vinny, and see you in a minute.
What's going on, everybody? It's your main man Turtle, the TURTLE, right here from Little Bit of Coffee, letting you guys know that every Monday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Central, you can join myself and the Brew Crew to find out what the newest topics are, what's going on in sports, what Starkey's got going on for us, and what our old man Pappy has for us with the wisdom that he always shares. Make sure you see us every Monday morning, 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Central sharp. We will see you there this week.
All right.
That's our buddy Turtle. Man, when he did that commercial, he had like 8 cups of coffee. And you could totally tell.
That's crazy. So, you want to break out another video? I've got 2 more.
Yeah, let's watch them.
All right, let's get them. Here we go.
Hi, this is Tim Gayheart from the Ohio Bigfoot Researchers. The YouTube channel is Ohio Bigfoot Researchers. And we had an encounter last night. I had the truck touched while me and another investigator were sitting on the tailgate. We had a whole crew out investigating last night, and then they was getting eye glow and stuff down in the area where they was from away from us, and we was in the parking area. And I heard after they made a call, I heard 3 funny noises. Then I heard movement into the brush over my left shoulder. And as I turned around, I seen it standing there, and I reached and cocked and locked my gun, and the investigator sat beside me, said, "Do you have a gun?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I have a gun," but I didn't tell her it was standing beside the truck. And I heard another one just behind us come across the gravel road up into a CRP field, and then it come towards the parking area, and then it went past the parking area, went down probably 60 to 80 feet, then it come back across the road and went toward them that was down in the woods investigating. I heard it walking through the timber. And this morning we got up and stuff and come out, and I seen the handprint and fingerprints on the door of the truck and on the roof of the truck where it was standing at. We was less than 7.5, 8 feet from it.
That is crazy. And where are you at?
Down in Salt Fork, Ohio State Park.
Interesting. Stay tuned, everybody, for more updates.
Hold on one more second.
So, was that your story on the red truck?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that was August 23rd
Go ahead.
of 2024.
Oh wow. Are you doing okay, Vinny?
Yeah, I just had a little bit of an issue with my sound, but I'm good. I'm back now.
I know we're gonna have to upgrade you.
I need a brand new computer. You have no idea.
And you need to get away from Apple, just to let you know.
Hey. I
like HP and I like Android.
I actually want an HP, the touchscreen one.
That's what
That
I've
would
got.
make life so much easier for me. I wouldn't have to use a mouse or this stupid little finger pad.
I probably would see up your nose because you got those little bitty hands. You wouldn't be able to get the screen.
Look, okay, my hands might be small, but those are sausage size links right there. Okay.
They're
those
whittle.
are some thick fingers.
All right, let's get back into this next video. Oh wow, I can actually see that.
Erica just said boo. Boo apple.
So those are the same. Okay, so Tim, those are the same pictures that we were just basically rolling, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them. There's a few other, like that print wasn't in the ones I sent you. That print there wasn't in there.
Nice.
Now that picture was. Yeah, that picture was. Yeah, it's a collage of different prints and different pictures we took. That's
we've
prints
seen.
on the truck.
And there's the one that we've got there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That is awesome. Some of these we don't have. Now, hold on.
Them are structures from Indiana, where my wife went to Indiana.
Uh-huh.
Them are structures from Indiana, where my wife went to Indiana on a Bigfoot research.
And so that would be like their hut?
Yep. There's like 6 of them there in that area. If you look back, there's one there, and there's like 6 in that area. It's built. Some of them are even bigger than that one.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
The state park in Indiana. Yeah, see there? That's a bigger one. These are all in one area. See?
Dang.
And these are all not man-made. That's
so what?
They pulled out of the ground and stuck it back in upside down.
Wonder why.
That's the male showing his dominance of the area.
So strength.
Yep.
Dominance. That's saying, hey, that's like putting a flag down on your own property, saying, this is my area. Back off.
So do you think that they have enough strength to, say, pull a stop sign out of the ground?
I think they have enough strength to pick you up, Jeremy, and juggle you.
Well, duh. I don't weigh that much.
They could pick you up and squeeze your head like a grape.
Oh, my.
And if you're a grape, imagine what I'm like.
You take these trees, they're 400 or 500 pound trees. There ain't no human being picking them trees up.
No.
They pick them up and stand them up and balance them.
Wow. Wow. That's just crazy. That would be really cool to see.
When they can pull a live tree that's probably 10 or 12 inches around, root and all up out of the ground, they stout.
Yeah, that's a pretty strong beam.
See that big tree right there? That's been pulled out of the ground and turned upside down. That's the roots at the top. That's probably a 14-inch pine tree around, thick through it.
Wow. And it looks like down here to the way it is here, my left, it looks like that's some roots down there too.
Them are sticks stacked up on it.
Okay.
Hey, that's a good question. Miss Erica Smith asked if they like shiny objects.
Yeah. Oh, they like glass marbles. They like balls. They more like the color blue or black better than most any other color.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. So if you would want to give something, that would be something you would give, something shiny or a color that they like or something to show good intention that you mean no harm.
Yeah. And if you receive a feather, that means they honor you. They respect you. We have several feathers that we've got over the last few years. If they give you a black feather, that means that you are highly liked in their group. They've give us turkey feathers, they've give us black feathers, they've give us white feathers.
Huh.
And the gifting, you can gift them like fruit, but they don't like bananas and they don't like oranges because it's not natural to them, so they don't even know what they are. So if you give them fruit, give them apples and nuts and pears and stuff that you can find in the wild from like old homesteads and stuff where they've grown fruit trees and things like that. They know what that is. Or give them honey. We give them honey buns or oatmeal cakes or fruit pies. but do not do it around your home.
Okay.
That is
Because
a messed up comment.
if you get sick
Uh-huh.
and you can't gift them food, they will get very angry and they will make your life rough. They will start beating on your houses. They will start irritating you because you did not feed them.
So basically, throw like a temper tantrum.
Yeah, like a 2-year-old. Like you took a toy from a 2-year-old. They will throw
Oh
a
man.
fit.
So
And don't gift around your home any food.
No.
Gift them
No,
trinkets
because you
like
don't want them coming.
toys. Yeah, you don't want them coming beating the side of your house off or ripping the doors off in it. Or if you got
So
livestock, they'll kill them and take them because they're
okay.
used to you feeding them. Don't make that mistake and feed them around your home. Give them a gift if they're around your home. Give them something
Like
like
an object.
a ball or marble or a polished rock or something like that.
So if I was going to a gift, could I gift
That's
Vinny?
that's actually good advice. I wouldn't want to. That's just like any animal, though. You don't want to give any wild animal food around your home because then they keep coming back for more and more.
But see, we gift our Sally. We gift her cakes and stuff like that. But she's 3 hours away. And the area where she is, there's no people living in that area. She is inside of a state park. It's 32,000 acres. So
Wow.
she's not going to torment somebody's house.
Understand. Okay, so we're gonna jump into another commercial.
All right, it looks like we got one more last commercial break. When we come back, we'll take some Q&As and we'll see where we go from there.
Unpredictable mind of Peter Sisko comes a book nobody expected, especially not him. Beautiful Disaster, the man behind the makeup. A #1 best-selling autobiography built from chaos, heartbreak, dark humor, and a whole lot of glitter. This is the story of a kid from Escanaba who fought life long before he fought in any wrestling ring. It's raw, it's ridiculous, it's real. Beautiful Disaster. The man behind the makeup. Available now.
Okay, so I don't know what happened there.
We're back.
But we are back, yes. Vinny, can you hear me? Vinny, can you hear me? Nope. He can't. He needs to he's lost it.
I can hear you.
Alrighty. So we're gonna do some Q&As if you don't mind, and we're gonna go through the comments and see. We've got one of them, a comment. Let's show it here.
That's your sister, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If you gift them a toy, what is the best kind of toy for them?
Well, it would be like if you know it's a male, like a ball or a truck or a car or something like that, or even like them plastic round stackable things like you do.
Uh-huh.
Things like that, like little puzzles, plastic puzzles or stuff like that. That would fascinate them because it's different pieces and stuff, different shapes.
So would you say?
But a female, you would give it like hairbrushes or they really don't want a dolls. They because people's gifted them that, and they'll take them and put them down on the ground and turn them face down. They don't want to look at them. They don't want to look at a face of a doll or something. So there's no need to give them a doll. So
Okay.
give them like little hair bows or wristbands or something like that they
Okay.
could play with and carry around.
Okay, that's understandable. A doll is something human, and that.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it's something to do with have to looking at their face. Some they don't like to look at the face of them.
I
I
don't
don't
like
know
looking
if
at
it's
faces
that,
of dolls either. I'm right there with
if
them.
it's if
I don't
it's the
like dolls,
eyes
especially if they're
looking at them, it
porcelain.
freaks them out or what.
It does
Hey,
me. I don't like dolls.
I'm
Dolls are
right
pretty
there with
creepy.
them. I
But
can't.
like
I
the
don't like
the
porcelain.
the female down there, she mind spoke and she evidently seen my wife brushing her hair and stuff in the car when we get in and out of the car in the area where we was at, and she wanted a hairbrush so she could make her hair purty like my wife's hair.
Aw,
So we
Have
took
you?
we took her a brush, and there was a year later we was down there and took out some people to the same area to to see if they could get to see her and stuff. And we told them about us gifting her a brush.
Uh-huh.
And these are well-known researchers in the Bigfoot community. I mean, they're well-known names that we had there with us with them. And the brush comes flying out of the woods and lands at their feet.
Oh snap!
Now we give this brush to her a year before that.
Wow.
And they could not believe it because they asked my wife what color was the brush, what's it made out of, and everything. She's because we told them about us giving her a brush, and my wife described everything on the brush, and they said this is the brush, and they made my wife pick it up and take it back to the gifting tree we had, and give it back to her. They had teeth marks like one of the juveniles was on the handle of it. It was a wood handled brush, and it had the flat teeth marks from a juvenile where they'd been chewing on its teeth. One of her little ones.
Oh, like teething. So I wonder,
Yeah,
like maybe baby toddler type toys would be the best instead
yeah,
of.
for little ones.
Okay. Okay.
yeah, like those. Like, have you ever seen those like puzzles that are like those rings or balls that are on wire?
Yep.
Yeah, like that. That would be a good.
Yeah,
Its shapes, its colors. It's something interesting to them. That would be a good
yeah.
present.
So
A handbag. I don't know if they would like a handbag. What would they use a handbag for?
Well, if they could figure out how to open it and stuff, they could probably use it together. Nuts and whatever to carry things in to bring it, or they take it back to where they're staying in their area and use it for store rocks and whatever they want to store in it.
So I wonder if they're teenager because the way you've been talking, they they have their certain jobs, basically like a community, and then they have age groups like we do because you were talking about juvenile and etc. So I wonder if the teenagers are moody like ours.
Oh, they get rambunctious. They're the ones that's usually the ones that's throwing the rocks and sticks at you and making all the racket around you. Is
So
usually the young ones, and the big ones are not in the exact same area at the time they're doing it, or they would get scolded.
oh my.
So
And
yeah, if you're having so like us down there, there's a primitive camping area that they have these group meetings every month, and all the investigators and like us and other investigators and researchers all show up and camp for the whole weekend. And the area around that is what they call the bleachers because they come and watch everybody at the camp. They come in after everybody goes to bed. They take food from out of the coolers. They touch vehicles. They touch people's tents. They touch people's campers. And they call them the bleachers because they're always watching and interacting. And most time it's the younger ones that's doing that until the older ones get through their nightly hunt and stuff and come back. Then it's the older ones that calms it down.
yeah, I could like kind of like big brother, big sister, calm you down
Yep.
just like us.
Yep.
Interesting.
Well, like they all have to have that similar intention, don't they? I mean, they do grow up in families.
Yeah, but they're like I said, the Native Americans say there's 5 to 7 different ones, different clans, different breeds. You have the skunk ape, which is a different breed. You had
Here in Florida,
breed. You you have the Ohio grassman, which is a different breed. In Oklahoma, you have the red-haired giants, which is a different breed. You have some of them that has the baboon-looking mouth, is a different breed. Then
Huh.
you have the gogo, which is they have ones that are called the red hair ones are what they call the stone people.
Stone people.
Then you have the gugway, which are the most aggressive of them all. Now they are cannibals and they are man eaters.
Ooh.
But the tribes and stuff back, the native tribes and stuff is pretty near took all them out. You don't run across gugways unless it's very, very, very remote area where there's not been people in long periods of time. You might run into a gugway there. You don't want to mess with a gugway. They're nasty. They're mean. They're the ones that has more like a their face is distorted and stuff. They have 6 fingers, 6 toes. They're not. They're
Kind of
born
mutated.
defected. Yeah.
Mutated. Okay.
And they're very aggressive.
So
now, Arkansas and them used to have the red hair giants. Arkansas and Oklahoma and stuff. Back in 1859, the U.S. government went and down in there because they was getting too aggressive against the homesteaders and stuff. Started a war against them. They brought in the Native American trackers and hunters to help them eliminate the most aggressive in that area. It's called the War of 1850. I think it's 1859.
So our title, I don't know if you caught it, is Bigfoot a Buckeye? Is he a fan?
Oh, I don't think he's a fan of Buckeye sports. No, there ain't too many people are.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm going for the Sooners right there.
I got a question. If we could get a football team made out of Bigfoots, I think Michigan would finally do something.
They definitely would clean out a field.
Yeah, they would.
Oh my! Oh my! Oh my!
Them throwing a football wouldn't be nothing because that's light. They could chuck 50-pound rocks 100 yards. So a little 3-pound football wouldn't be nothing for them to chunk it 100 yards.
No, it wouldn't, would it?
All right, Tim.
No.
I appreciate every single thing that you've showed us and talked to us about. You've literally changed my thought process. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh yeah, I mean it's amazing of the kind of evidence that you have from all these years, and the fact that you have had such good positive experiences with them, which is amazing.
You know,
we appreciate it a lot that you're sharing.
I have a question real quick.
Okay.
A couple questions actually. Real quick. Do they like berries, first of all?
Oh yeah, they eat all kinds of wild berries. Oh yeah, they love berries. They eat wild strawberries. They eat blackberries, raspberries. They all the wild berries in the woods and stuff. They seasonally eat that.
Okay, perfect. So the next question is, I get some money. We get some money up. If anybody wants us to see this, can we go live? Visit you live and do the show maybe with Sally.
Here and yeah, we can do a live because we have that's just part of the pictures and things that we have of them. Like I said, we have a research area. Well, the one area was 3.5 miles up the road here. Got one area over that I've hunted for over 40 some years. There is a 12-footer, and there's other ones there. I've had pictures 2 years apart of this one same young male, and he's grown 2.5 feet in 2 years. And his head went from this size to this size in 2 years, 2 years. And he's went from being around 6'2" to almost 8.5 foot tall now. And there's a 12-foot male in that area.
Oh,
he's the main leader. He's got about a 23-inch foot on him. He's got a foot.
okay.
That's a big
like this
foot.
wide.
Try putting a
Yeah.
sneaker on that. All right, Tim, it was a pleasure talking to you. We enjoyed it. Unfortunately, we are out of time. Thank you. We will have you back again very soon.
Hopefully, we'll be
Please-
live.
Yeah, it will be live. Please like, subscribe, and support this channel. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, let's talk.
Thank you for having
paranormal.
me on.
Thank you very
You
much.
guys be safe and good.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. This has been an LBOC podcast production.